Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. And yes, here it is. The one that I ordered to be my survival fighter. My survival fighter knife. The one I thought would make a great survival knife. Are we ready? Want to check it out? Let's see what I got. And yes, it came from Midway, USA, just like I told y'all. Midway, USA. And it's a big box. Alright, let's do the unboxing. Doing the unboxing. This is one of my favorite EDC knives. My 80-20.5 blacked out shark's foot. Don't want to cut the contents. Gotta be careful, because this is a very sharp knife. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like the box came open. Here we go. And yes, as y'all can see, it's a Tops. This is my first Tops knife ever. I've never owned a Tops knife before. I'll just show you the box. First Tops knife. And I've watched so many videos on this, I just decided this was the one. If I was gonna pick a survival knife for my fighting knife also, to carry when the SHTF. Made in the USA. I like USA stuff. I love USA stuff. 101% made in USA. Absolutely love it. Tops. Tactical operational products. Tools for professional military, law enforcement, and survival experts. Tactical Division. www.topsknives.com. Tops mission: to create the highest quality, rugged, unique, overbuilt, and functional tools for service members and outdoorsmen of all kinds through our superior manufacturing finishing processes and genuine field operators testing. Tops vision: to provide our clients with tools they can trust completely to exceed their expectations every time. Tops values: American integrity, quality, durability, performance, and consistency. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, it's all sealed up, so I gotta unseal it. 80-20.5's gotta go back to work again. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is my very first Tops knife, people. This is the very first one I'm owning. And I looked at all the Tops knives. There's a couple of them. I like that, was it the combat knife? The Tops combat knife? I like that one too. It was a little bit on the heavy side, but I like the style of it. It looked like a K-bar on steroids. What a nice sheath. Let me let you guys look at the sheath. This is a really nice looking leather sheath. But, as you know, I like my Kydex sheaths. And I got one being made. Yes, by Just the Sheath Maker 8. He's hooking me up with a sheath for my for this knife. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is really a nice sheath. if all you're going to use is a leather sheath, this is one of the nicest leather sheaths I've ever seen. It's a very nice sheath. It looks like it's handmade by somebody who knew what they were doing. But for us, we're not going to use it. Let me set all this stuff aside, because we really just want to look at the knife. At least that's what I want to look at. I want to see the knife. Oh man, this is exciting. I've watched so many YouTube videos on this one. The knives I really want that I've never owned before, that's what I do. I watch everybody's YouTube videos on them. That's how I do my research. Oh man. The pig sticker. The pig hunter. I've been sort of hinting at pig stickers and pig hunters. I'm surprised nobody picked up on that as to what knife I would get. I've been constantly talking about pig stickers and what my grandpa called a pig sticker, and a long slender blade with a very nice point. And this one's made out of 1095 and it has a reinforced tip. Oh man, this feels like a combat blade. Feels like a tank. Feels like super heavy duty. And I already got a lanyard for it, huh? It comes with the lanyard. Let's see if it fits my hand. Oh yeah. Now this would be good if you're actually doing pig hunting to have the lanyard. But if I was in a fighting situation, I don't know if I'd want to have a lanyard on. Because if something happens, I lose my grip, I don't want the blade swinging back into me. That's the reason why. I'd rather drop it on the ground than have the blade come back and hurt me. That's why I don't tend to like to use lanyards unless, but for outdoorsman use, for woodcrafting use, I can understand lanyards. And like if you're doing a lot of chopping and stuff like that. Or for like this one, if you're using it for pig hunting so you don't lose your knife when you're trying to stab the pig. Puncture its lungs or heart or cut its throat or whatever you need to do. Made in USA. So this one has a saber ground blade as opposed to a hollow ground like on the Russian version. The Russians were the ones that invented this blade type. Tops took the Russian blade, the one I showed you guys, the smaller version I have, and they got permission to reproduce that blade style and blade type. So it's not like they're doing a knockoff. They got permission to do this, as far as I understand. And the Tops version over the Russian version is saber ground. The Russian version is hollow ground. And the Russian version's not as thick as this one. I'm talking about the one that's this size. And it's actually a little bit longer because I think the Russian version has like an 8 1/4 inch blade. Whereas this one's supposed to have like a 7 1/2 inch blade or something like that. Let's find out. Oh, I'm reading 8 inches. If you go all the way, maybe they mean cutting edge. Cutting edge is about 7 3/4. If you go to where the handle is or where the guard is, the blade is 8 inches long exactly. So that's very close to the Russian, the original Russian one. The handle is 5 inches exactly. Total length 13, almost 13 1/4, almost 13 1/4 inches long. This is an awesome knife. And yes, I did break out my oil. Why? Because 1095, the first thing I always like to do is oil it. Make sure it has a nice coat of oil. I know this has a Tops preventative coating on it, but I still like to oil 1095 knives. Oh man, this knife is so beautiful. But this is what I'm going to pick. This is my survivalist knife. This is my These are my survivalist knives. These three. All made in the USA. All American made knives. This one I'm getting for camp duty. This one I'm getting for small cutting chores that are best with smaller knives, as opposed to having a big giant knife. And this one I'm getting for protection. In case I run out of bullets and I got the enemy coming at me, I have no other choice. This is what would engage them. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love this blade. Let me get a rag. Good, nice microfiber rag. Where's the microfibers? There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, first tops, people. Y'all seen history. Stiletto's first tops. And this one fits me too, because it's like a stiletto blade. I love it. I love it. It's like a legal dagger. When I saw this knife, I fell in love with it. And I saw it being tested, and it was super tough. The person was trying to destroy it, and he couldn't. And then I watched videos on the Russian one because I learned that this is the American version of the Russian combat knife, the one that the special forces are issued in Russia. The Russian one's a little bit different. The Russian one either comes, the one that's this size, comes with the handle slabs that are screwed on just like this one has, 3 screws just like this one has, but they're either micarta or plastic, some sort of plastic. And the Russian steel is called Y8, and I looked that up, and it's my understanding, I'm not a professional on this, I may be wrong, but I'm just telling you what I learned on the internet. It said that Y8 is equivalent to 1070. And then I watched people do testing on the Russian knife also. And they were doing the same type of testing that they were doing with this one, that I saw a guy doing with this one. And that Russian knife is badass too. That Russian knife is super tough. And the thing about the Russian knife that might be a little bit nicer than this one is that it weighs less, because it has a 5.4 millimeter blade. Let me see how thick this one is. So it weighs less. It doesn't weigh as much. It's my understanding that this is the thicker one. Yeah, this one's 6.08 millimeters thick. Or 6 point, yeah. I would call it 6.1 millimeters. A little bit over 6 millimeters. So it's about a 0.5 millimeter thicker than the Russian version. But in a knife that's this long and this big, that probably makes a fairly good weight difference. But this one is actually about the same weight as one of my 12-inch Magnum Tontos. Let's see how much it weighs. .4 ounces or 14.3 ounces. It's fluctuating between 14.4 and 14.3. So we'll call it 14.4. And the 12-inch Magnum Tontos I really like. The 3V one, I think it was 13.9 or something like that. And the other one, the Sandman, was like 13.4. And now it's saying 14.3. 14.3. I think it's advertised as 14.2 or something. 14.3. I'll call it 14.3. 14.3. So we did the thickness, the length. Let's see what it looks like in the sheet that it comes with. Even though this is not the sheet that I'm going to be using. I'm going to put this knife away until I receive my new sheath, and then I'll make another video of it. It fits in the sheath real easy. Got a little bit of rattle in the sheath. It's a little bit of a loose fit. But isn't that beautiful? That's an actually awesome sheath. I really like the sheath. And this is supposed to be a whistle, right? It's a whistle. A whistle for help. Help! Absolutely love it, people. Absolutely love it. This is a beautiful sheath. And it smells good. I'm so happy I got this one. Well, there it is there. If end of days comes, if the apocalypse comes, these are the knives I'm going to be carrying. So now I got my survival set. I got a knife to do my bushcrafting work, heavy duty bushcrafting work, you know, like batoning or batoning small limbs or whatever. Like Prepared Mind 101 says, it's not for batoning logs. You know, he says don't do that. If you want baton, if you need to bust up a log, you need to get an axe. But it's good for, like, you know, smaller branches or whatever, you know, or thick small branches or whatever. These are great for that. And this is going to be for my fine work and food prep. Absolutely love this one. This one I will carry cross draw. This one I will carry either on my hip, on the side, on my right side, or I'll carry it in my bug out bag. One or the other. Because most likely I'll be carrying this one on my hip. This is my one that I want to have fast access to if I need to have fast access to. But you know what? I might carry this one scout carry around my middle of my back. But then again, you know, if I fell on my back, I don't know if I want to fall on this. So I probably will just the setup that Jess the Sheath Maker is making for me is another dangler setup similar to this one, all blacked out dangler setup. So I'll probably just carry it on my side, and I'll probably end up carrying this one more likely in my backpack. But I will have 3 blades. Not this one. This is a city blade. This is my city blade. That's when things are okay in the world. If things get totally chaotic, these are my blades. And then, you know, plus my handgun and my rifle. Awesome. This feels like it can handle anything. This feels like a super heavy duty blade. And these are actually good for wood crafting and stuff like that, because like the person that was testing this did all sorts of wood crafting stuff, like batoning wood and making feather sticks, or making feathers. What do you call them, feather sticks? Is that right? And doing all sorts of wood crafting stuff with it too. So it'd be a good hunting knife. It'd be a good combat knife, and it'd also be a good wood crafting knife from what I've seen, the videos I've watched on it. Even though I wouldn't use this for woodcraft. To me, this looks like a combat knife. Wood crafting is for this one. This is the wood crafter. And this is a green micarta handle scale. It's green micarta. I'm going to leave those handle scales on it. I like the handle scales that are on it. Those are my 3 blades. It's almost the same length as the BK9. I still got to come up with a name for my Becky. Prepared Mind 1's got his name, his name Becky 1, Becky 2. He has several Beckys. I want to give mine a different name. I know he's naming after Becker and all that kind of stuff, but I got to find a different name for this one. I want to name mine also. These are my blades for the SHTF. SHTF. If that happens, these are the ones I'll be carrying. And so I'll be testing out all these blades. All these blades you will see get used out in the field. Out in the field for me is going fishing. When I'm out fishing, I will try them all out. You know, doing different things. This one will probably be doing like small woodwork, maybe making feather sticks or something like that. And this will be batoning. And this will just be making sure I don't get attacked by a wild boar. But there they are, people. I just want to show them to you. These are my big three, my three sons. Awesome. Awesome. I absolutely love them. Now it's time to make some videos using them, right? Peace out. Stiletto. Everybody have a great weekend.